Our company introduced jobs to engineers living in Japan. Of course, we can introduce you to jobs, but in this channel, we answer questions about how to interview in Japanese and how to successfully change jobs. Japanese subtitles are on the below, so you can study Japanese together. If you want to work in Japan or change jobs in Japan, please subscribe to our channel. This is a question from a foreigner who is not in Japan at the moment. I want to work in Japan, but I don't speak Japanese well, so I plan to learn Japanese at a school. Should I look for a job after I can speak some Japanese at school? Also, if I were to study Japanese, which school would you recommend? A language school, a college, or a university? My answer is it is best to learn Japanese at a language school. The period of study should be about 3 months, not too long. If possible, study Japanese hard before coming to Japan and make sure your Japanese is at the N3 level, which will be very advantageous when you are looking for a job. It is good to study Japanese in school for more than 1 year. Your Japanese will improve, and school is a great way to learn not only the language, but also about many other things about Japan. However, companies tend to hire people who have no blanks in their experience, except for new graduates. While you are studying Japanese in school, you are not doing the job, aren't you? Your job knowledge, experience, and skills will drop if you are not working. Even if your Japanese is N1, the longer you are blank, the lower your job offer rate will be. You can also look for a job after graduating from a college or university. However, even if you obtained N1 and can speak Japanese very well, it is very difficult to be hired, even Japanese new graduates. This is because nowadays, due to the recession caused by COVID-19 or the war, fewer and fewer companies are hiring new graduates. There is Japanese students who graduated from a 4-year university and foreign students who also graduated from a 4 years university. Which do you think the company will hire? The answer is Japanese, because they are Japanese and know Japanese language, business manners, and other things. Even if you study Japanese at university and get N1, you cannot compete with Japanese. So, what should you do? Where to differentiate yourself from the Japanese is your work experience in your home country. You should fight not with your Japanese, but with your experience. You may not be a native Japanese speaker, but you have experience as an engineer in your home country, which is something that new Japanese graduates don't have. In other words, you're an immediate asset. Instead of making blanks by yourself, make full use of your experience in your home country as an immediate asset. Again, learn some Japanese in your home country, and after coming to Japan, you may go to a language school, but only for a period of 3 or 6 months at most. The best way to study Japanese is not to learn it from teachers or textbooks at a school, but to learn it by actually using it on the job, the practical style. Here is my advice. People who are coming to Japan in the future, please study some Japanese before coming to Japan. People who want to change jobs in the future, please study Japanese daily to acquire conversational skills beyond daily conversation. It is better not to change jobs until you have mastered the skills. Because even if you only have the skills, if you can't speak Japanese, you will not be hired. In this channel, I will answer questions from people who want to work in Japan or change jobs. If you have any questions, please ask any questions.